Did y'all hear what is happening? The people have questions. I'm the people. I have questions. There's a few big issues right now, and I can't tell if American media is like manipulating it. I don't know what the facts are, but I'm going to dissect it in the way that they're currently reporting it, okay? And so, number one is Elon Musk. The South African random tech billionaire that basically took over the White House without anyone realizing it. Y'all remember how when the folks were running, the Republicans were running, and I'm not Republican or Democrat, I'm independent. I am myself living on an African island. I have no stake in the game, okay? I'm out of it. I'm out of it. But I want to break this down because months ago, they were saying, that Kamala had taken the office from Biden, even though she was the vice president, and coups and all of these interesting words were going around. But now we all know that we have Elon in office, basically. The world calls him Trump's right-hand man. Like, international news and media see it and they call it for what it is. Many Americans call it for what it is as well. Okay? Black, white, it doesn't matter. Everybody can see what's going on. But Elon, okay, he just welcomed, I don't know if y'all know about this because I found this on international news. I found this on First Post, and I found this on South African news sources as well. 70,000, now they're saying closer to 600,000, 70,000 European descent Afrikaners, I'm not sure how to say it, have applied for residence, whatever they're calling it for America. Like urgent residency. What is that term they use, guys? Not urgent residency. It's like refugee status, something of that sort, because Trump, probably because Elon told him to, because there's a G word. They like to say, this conspiracy about how Afrikaners are, going to not exist anymore in South Africa, and saying, we need them to come to America. They have to come to America. And I want to say, Americans, watch out for this. Because the same things that administration was saying that were going on because of Biden and them folks, Biden and his people, where they input a lot of immigrants and then they've extracted a lot of them. It looks like they want to do the same thing, but they want to do it to the immigrants that they want in the country. And so you're going to have the same exact issues over and over again with safety, with quality of life, with people coming into the country that do not necessarily respect American people, especially melanated American people, because you're getting these people that have historically had issues in South Africa coming into who knows which cities they're going to be in, just flooding in, and who knows how they're going to act. Again, these are descendants of apartheid. This is an issue, and they're sending all of them to America. I saw a video, y'all. I'm gonna link it in the description. In the video, one of the guys, he's like, yeah, I'm excited to come over. I'm going to liquidate all my assets. I'm not going to be a beggar. It's not going to be a charity case. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to start my new life in America. And a lot of Americans have been struggling. Regular, everyday Americans are saying that they're not getting hired. Jobs are firing them. The federal folks in government institutions are continuing firing. And we've recently seen the breakdown of the Department of Education. We're seeing what, to me, looks worse. Y'all let me know what you think. Does this look worse than what we were experiencing or what everybody was experiencing under Biden? Look, y'all let me know. You tell me. Because it's going to be April soon. It's been 3 months, not even a full 3 months since this new administration is in office. And the same things that were complained about are happening in real time, again, just to a different demographic of people. So they're bringing all these people in to take jobs from Americans. They're essentially trying to replace regular Americans. And it's like, the scripture says it. There's going to be a time, it talks about in 2nd Esdras, where everybody is going to go to their home nation. Obviously, the South Afrikaners, their home nation is not America. Their home nation would be Europe. But for some reason, they're going to America. But those of you who are in the diaspora, those of you who are like, let me do something different. Move to Africa, travel Asia if that's what you want to do. Because we have people on here who do that as well. We have people on here who travel Belize. Travel somewhere where other indigenous people are where other melanated people to some degree are, so that you can start to live life outside of that matrix, because it's like Matrix 5.0. It was bad enough during 2020 with all those things that went down that we know about. Now you're entering 2025. It was bad in 2023, 2024, when they said the Biden administration was letting in immigrants. The same thing is happening in record time. Somebody wake up. Somebody shout it from a mountaintop. Somebody like, hello, this, and it's so sad for Americans that are located in the US. The best way to be an American is to be outside of America, 100%. And I'm gonna keep saying it. The best way to benefit from being an American, that blue passport, is to be outside of America. Because inside of America, you have the high cost of living, the double priced eggs, the Fed layoffs, the tech layoffs, and now again, another replacement phase that's happening. Remember the tension that happened in these certain areas. They would say, oh, migrant gangs and all these things, which were probably taking place, may not have been taking place. USAID has been defunded in Africa, which I think is a good thing. Africa needs to be self-reliant. Let's start there. But then carefully look at this. You're going to see that they want to replace any type of melanated being with only supremacist folks, bringing in literal descendants of apartheid to America. That's not going to be a recipe for peace. I'll tell you that. That's not going to be a peaceful America. That's not going to be like, oh, great. That's going to make things more difficult for the everyday American. It just is. It just is. That's the reality of it. And I want to know what you think. That's my hot take on this trending topic, because it's wild. It's crazy. And the only thing I can say is watch all of our videos about living in Africa for the past 5 years, about running our businesses in Africa, and start to look elsewhere. You don't have to be trapped in that society, you know? You don't have to just live there forever and put up with whatever Trump and Elon want you to put up with. You know, dissolving the Department of Education, firing everybody. And then lastly, which I forgot to mention, which was the second take that I wanted to talk about, the fact that, and I may have to do another video on this, and I listen to Fox News, CNBC, all the folks, okay, that I don't normally listen to, but this topic was like weird to me. It's a little deranged. It's like, why would that happen? Again, I'm not sure how factual it is, but they're reporting, the American news stations are reporting that the departments of, you know, armies and defenses and all them folks that are in America, they're supposed to be protecting the country, accidentally texted a journalist reporter their plans to basically have military drills in Yemen, in the Middle East. Accidentally texted. Like, how does that, like that, those two things shouldn't occur in the same sentence. Accident and military. You accidentally texted the entire plan? For, like, why are they texting? Y'all don't have some type of secure forums? Then my next thing is like, okay, so did they want that to get out to kind of taunt Yemen in the Middle East? Or did it actually accidentally happen? And it's more so like, this is an issue because they're not really keeping up with what they should keep up with, and it's scattered and messy. I just have lots of questions. It's a very odd time in the West, and it doesn't have to be for you because you don't have to stay there. Shalom, shalom. I'll see you in the next video.